So hey there, today I am taking you behind the scenes for an unboxing of a box. You'll understand what I mean by that in just a moment. So for those of you who don't know me, my name is Julie Cahill-Tar and I'm with Genealogy in Action. And I am just here to make your genealogy life a lot easier. In this particular video, I just want to show you that I bought something and I'm going to open it up for you and then show you what's inside, why I bought it, and what I plan to do with it. So let's get started. Scissors, always helpful. All right, and here's what I mean by a box within a box. So let's see. All right, so this is a forever box, and what it allows me to do is send in different items for digitization. So I chose the box that I could put 25 items in, and whatever I can fit in here is what I can send. Now, I'm going to assume that there is a way to open this somehow. There we go. I had it upside down. There we go. That there are instructions of some kind. So this first thing is copyright waiver form. So it's telling us, in general, you have complete unlimited rights to copy and share films, videos, photographs, audio recordings, and documents that you or other members of your close family have taken or created yourselves. In other words, it's telling Forever that I have the right to let them copy this stuff for me. So I'll have to fill out this form and send it in with it. There's also a sheet here that says what they digitized. So you can do videotapes, like VHS tapes, audio recordings, film, photographs, slides, negatives, and I guess I got a 20 item box. Excuse me, not 25. I said 25, I meant 20. And you can see here in the box, it's kind of got this little division thing. It's either to keep the box from collapsing, or it's there to maybe help separate stuff. Not sure yet. So then there's this plastic bag that's got, ooh, it's got plastic bags in it. And I'm gonna bet that they're archival plastic bags, which is good because there are some loose things that I have that will need something a little bit better than like an envelope that I was going to put it in. Okay, so this is a little booklet that the table of contents has the story of Forever, collect your items, and it goes through video, film, photos, and audio, barcode your items, okay, add extra items. So you can add extra items to the box. You will be charged for them though. What you get back is a page in here, and that is like, I could have selected to get a USB drive sent back to me, I believe was one of the options. I didn't choose that. I just told them to put it in my Forever storage account. Track our progress and how Forever is different. So I'm gonna have to sit and go through this and make sure that I'm properly getting the right stuff put together. So, you know, it has, for the video, it has all sorts of different tapes. So if you have old Betamax, you're in luck. They can convert it to digital. Mini DVDs, 8mm tape, VHS-C, which I've never heard of, and regular VHS. Let's see. Collect your film. Wonderful. Okay. Because this was a question I had, because I knew it was up to a certain amount of length. And it looks like it has some information in here on what is considered one item, how long, all that kind of stuff. But you can do 8mm and 16mm. So again, I'm going to have to sit and read this. I'm not going to do it here for you because I don't want to bore you to tears. Collect photos. So you can do negatives, slides, and photos. I actually have a bunch of glass slides too, but I don't think they do glass slides. I will have to look into that a little further. And then you can also do audio. I actually do have a few cassette tapes and reel-to-reel audio as well. And then there's, okay, so there's like a whole thing here of barcodes, like a whole slew of them. Looks like there's more than 20. So yeah, one videotape equals one barcode, 25 photos, 25 negatives, or 25 slides equals one barcode, one film reel, 50 feet equals one barcode. So, okay, very cool. And then, yeah, so like what you get back, download from Forever, meaning that it's going into my Forever storage account. And I can download them from there. You can get a thumb drive mailed back to you, or a DVD, or a set of DVDs, as the case might be. And then it goes on to tell you how to pack your box. It has a shipping label here, and drop it off at FedEx. And it's a prepaid shipping label, because you apparently already paid for it when you paid for the box. So that's pretty cool. And then you get the tracking number, so you can track the progress. You can also track the progress of what they're doing somehow on the website. Like, it's really hard to read the screenshot, but there's a thing for, it's in the conservation queue, it's in conservation, quality review, conservation complete, and shipped. If I got something shipped back to me, it would be the materials that I send in. So that's pretty cool. And again, I didn't really read about the bags, but I'm assuming that if I wanted to put photos or loose slides or whatever, because you can do 25 in a batch, counts as one item, one of the 20 items, that these are probably archival. So I want to put those back in the bag that they came in so that they stay nice and tidy. Because, close this back up. All right. The other box makes a really good stand. So this box that I haven't opened in forever, pun intended perhaps, contains a bunch of stuff. But I have an audio cassette. I actually know what this is. I have a mini cassette recorder. It has my dad's name on it. I think this might have been from our answering machine. I'm not sure though. And then I have like loose slides. I have these glass slides that I was talking about. These are not 35mm slides. These are different. So I'm not sure if these would count. They're in a box that says color transparent, mounted color transparencies. So not sure if I'd be able to get them to digitize those. I have 2 boxes full of films. At least some of these seem to be labeled. First birthday cake. Interesting. Of course, not all of them are in a case like that and are labeled. Huh. This one says Lake Geneva. And wouldn't you know, I live about 10 to 15 minutes away from Lake Geneva right now. Small world. I have no idea what these things, there's like a date and some letters and I don't know what they mean. These are most likely my dad's, so God only knows what they are. So I'm going to have to go through this box and figure out what I want digitized and what I don't, because I think there's probably 20 reels of film in here. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 19, 20, 21 in here. So that's one whole big box. So I don't know about that. So we're gonna have to kind of go through them, unwind them a little bit, see what they potentially are. I have this really nice slide organizer. So you can see that, and these are just regular 35mm slides, and this thing kind of tilts out and then you can take them out. I have a bunch of more film reels that are just loose in here, unfortunately. I have boxes with slides in them. There's a lot of stuff in here. I'm probably gonna need a bigger box or at least another one. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna have to really go through these and kind of prioritize what I want to digitize or not. Oh, I know what this is. Oh, and these are actually, fun fact, you could apparently buy slides of the Main Street Electrical Parade at Disney World, because that's what this is, and it's actually labeled as such. I mean, I could see the dragon, Puff the Magic Dragon, I could totally see that, but then I started reading the writing around the side, so interesting. So I don't think I'm gonna do those, but who knows, maybe I will. Here's another one, it's probably the same thing. And then I have a bunch of these boxes. This one says it's my parents' wedding, #1. There's several in here, but they're slides. If I could get them to come out. They're just being very persnickety. There we go, I can talk. I'm going to open it the wrong way and they're all going to come falling out. Nope, there we go. So the question is, were they labeled? And they are numbered. So they're numbered by the, probably the company that did them. And then there's a handwritten number on the back. So maybe there's some sort of key in here that tells me who these people are, because I have no idea, and I don't know if my mom would actually remember. So got lots to do, lots to go through, lots to figure out what I want to do. A lot of counting, obviously, because I have to batch them in 25 slides. But I think I'm going to need a bigger, not a bigger box, they don't have a bigger box, but I'm going to need another box of that size at least, because there is a ton of stuff in here. I didn't know how much stuff was in here, to be honest. There was just a really good sale. Oh my goodness. There was just a really good sale on it, and I wanted to take advantage because it was like almost, I think it was 40% off, and I really wanted to take advantage of that sale, and I only had like a couple of hours to make a decision, and I'm like, you know what, I'm just gonna get the 20. I'm sure I've got plenty to put in there, but I didn't realize I had way more than 20. So this is going to be a project probably for next month. So thanks for joining me today as I unboxed a box and unboxed a mess of slides and film and a few cassette tapes. So thanks for joining me. I'll see you next time.